right, so as you can see, I've already, um, this is a very basic design, just to show as an example. I've already saved this as a PNG and I've went and I uploaded it. I saved it as a PNG to my computer, to my device, and then I went and uploaded it back into Canva. As you can see, this is my uploads. So it's right over here. You do not have to have Canva Pro to have the transparent background. I have Canva Pro, so mine is showing up with a transparent background pattern. If your background is white, it'll still work perfectly fine. So after you've read the instructions, you would see that the next step is to click on page 8. What you have here is a full template, but it's split up into 2 sections. So now click on page 8, then click on the PNG of the image you uploaded into Canva. So we're going to click that. Drop the PNG into the top section of the background frame. Not background, backpack. Double click the PNG image that is inside of the frame. Drag the corners of the PNG to fit the entire page. Canva used to have the ability for the image to like snap to the edges. They don't have that anymore when you're adjusting an image inside of a frame. So you just have to be very careful. You can zoom in to just get it as near as possible. I don't know why they removed that feature. It was very helpful, but it's fine. All right, once you're satisfied, when you're done, click anywhere outside of the canvas or hit escape to exit the edit mode. So I'm just going to click. All right. Now we're going to repeat steps 1 through 7. What we just did. I know it's a lot of steps, but it's very easy. I broke it down, because this is probably new to many of you, this technique. So we're going to repeat steps 1 through 7 to insert your PNG design into the bottom half of the backpack. So it's pretty much the same thing, same picture. We click, put it on the bottom, double click. And we're dragging each corner until it is flush with the canvas. And see, you gotta be careful because you don't want to bring it over here to get the bottom flush without remembering to shift the image so that it's also flush to each edge. Now go and check the top. I think we can bring that up just a little bit, maybe. Hit escape or click. And it looks pretty good to me. That white line in the middle is only because these are 2 separate frames. If you put them together, well, I guess Canva won't allow you to overlap it with so much. And there you are. So if these images are not aligned, if you're not satisfied, that pretty much means that when you went in and maneuvered the image around, you didn't get it flush, or you may have done something like, you see that purple line? You got to zoom in a lot to get it perfect. It's possible. You can only zoom in with so much in Canva. And you just shift it around as much as you can. It's not a huge deal if it's not 100% perfect, especially, it's really easy to see imperfections on this design because there's nothing distracting you from the background. I have no text, no images, just the background. But if you put images and stuff like that um, in your design, then people aren't going to notice it if it's not 100% perfect, perfectly aligned. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is once you have your two frames, ensure that it's aligned and seamless. You're going to double click each frame to shift the bounding boxes around in the shirt. Each edge is flush, blah, blah, blah. All right, we just did that. Okay, so now we are going to copy the bottom half and, oh, skip a step. Copy the top half, copy. And of course, you can just hit Command or Control C. Top half and paste it on page 9, which is a 17 by 11 inch page. If you want to center it, center it. If not, it's no big deal. And we are going to copy and paste the bottom half on this. And there you are. Then the last thing you're going to do is just export these two images as a PNG, PDF, if you want. I just use PNG. It's easier to me. And there you go. For sublimation, this is the last step. I'm actually going to type it here. You got to remember to mirror your image. So you might want to do that now. Yeah, I'm going to add that. So flip. Because when you sublimating, you got to have your image flip. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so tired. It is 2 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this. So anyway, that is a mini tutorial of how to use this template. Thank y'all very much for your purchase, and reach out if you have any questions. Unfortunately, no, I cannot provide a tutorial at the moment on how to actually sublimate this. There's so many existing videos. One day soon, I'll be able to do a bunch of video tutorials. That time has not come, but trust and believe it is coming. It is coming. Hopefully you all can find some resourceful videos on how to sublimate when you have tiled images, which is what this process is called, when you're like piecing together. So you're basically going to get your heat tape, and you would cut at the bottom edge. Put your heat tape up there. Y'all, it's really hard for me to go into detail without having a video. So there's a lot of videos on YouTube on how to sublimate tile images, and that'll be a lot more helpful than my sleepy voice right now. So